Hey, so today I'm going to be doing a review, or as I put it before, a sloppy review on the last video, of just my opinion on the Zelda franchise. I'm a huge fan of it. That's why I'm wearing my toque. The poster's in the background of Majora's Mask, and I'm just gonna go in a little bit a little bit into depth, maybe, of my favorite games. So the first, actually, yeah, it goes all the way back to the the ripe age of 6, and I, uh, the first Zelda game I played was Phantom Hourglass. Now, I heard that isn't the best one to really like play compared to like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, but I was very satisfied with it at the time, so why bother? So I had it on the DS. It was a lot of fun. I It's just generally a good series. It's a puzzle series. You got dungeons, monsters, got a hat. I like hats, and so just a nice game series to look back on. Especially like Breath of the Wild was amazing. It's so open and it's just great. It's the best, most like all the things I'd want in a Zelda game is in Breath of the Wild, pretty much. Besides some elements like a dungeon maker would be cool, or some sort of like it's Breath of the Wild, but it also misses a bit of the classic Zelda style, just a bit of a linear pace, I guess you could say. Like the original Zelda that I have right here is the first and second one. Now these are in lovely gold cartridges. The first one is awesome. It doesn't look graphically stunning like Breath of the Wild, but it has its charm and its simplicity, and it was the start of the series. Zelda 2 is kind of like the bastard. it it looks cool on the cover. I couldn't really know what to expect back when the NES was out, but it was a side-scrolling RPG-ish kind of fighter, and had sword combat, yes, and the dungeons were eyesores, and the enemies were unfair, and the environment was annoying, had Pokemon-ish encounters when you're walking on the overworld. Zelda 1 is, the first Zelda, I would say, is very solid to start off with if you ever want to get into classic gaming, is because of the, this is the first NES game to be able to save, and the thing I love about the original Zelda is it's simple, but you can still explore. Some dungeons you need certain items for, but you eventually find those items through exploring, and dungeons you can go deeper into. And like I said, it's the charm comes in the simplicity and the simple enjoyment of the game. It's still a good game. It's considered by many a masterpiece, and by myself, yeah, it's pretty much a masterpiece in some cases. I mean, what can you really say about it? They did the best they could with the game, and they succeeded. It's a great game, and Zelda 2, it's a pile of shit, but I still own it, and so when it comes to other Zelda games or merchandising, I have a handful. Say, for example, I have to get up again. This chest. See, this chest has not only a little metal bookmark, but it also had a signed letter, I think, by the people who made it, and I have not kept this in good. I ripped it. It's got marks on it, which you may not be able to see because my video quality is jack, but it is still there. Yeah. So this chest contains some game guides to Zelda games like So here is the lovely cover of the Wind Waker. It's got some golden pages. You open it up. So I actually haven't read these, surprising, even though they're expensive. I haven't read them. I need to read them. I will eventually read them. And so it's got Ocarina of Time 3D. It's got, like I said, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, which I didn't mind Skyward Sword. Like when I got it, I was around 11-ish, and it's got Spirit Tracks, Twilight Princess, Phantom Hourglass. Twilight Princess is I guess more of like a torn by some people on their opinions of it because of it kind of went for a darker tone. But I mean, it's still a Zelda game, and I enjoyed it. So, basically, what was I gonna say? So yeah, I love the Zelda series. It's a great series. Like I grew up on the series. It's great for learning. Great, just hard to sum up the series in one word. It's great. It's great. I really enjoyed Ocarina of Time. It's just great. I mean, I played the 3D, like not on the N64, but I played it like on the 3DS when it came out. Pretty awesome. Like I really enjoyed like the hell out of that. That was great. I remember what I was talking about. But anyway, so most of the Zelda games are pretty good. Twilight Princess, a little like some people were a little torn about that, I believe. And like Skyward Sword is almost universally hated, I would say, because of its motion controls and how when it first came out, like even Shigeru Miyamoto had like trouble controlling it. I mean, everyone has trouble controlling it, but to see the creator have trouble controlling it is putting salt on the wound. And I mean, look, when I was 11 to 10ish, I just liked the thought of being able to wield the sword. I mean, the art style was good. I liked the general atmosphere of it. I liked the story behind it. I thought it was a good Zelda game. If it didn't have motion controls, it would be a good Zelda game. But when I was younger, the motion controls were like, whoa, I can control the sword? Like, that was mind-blowing. I am the person inside the game. I am Link when I had the sword. Granted, I was just a tiny boy with a Wii remote, but I'm still a boy. But it's besides the point. I like the general feeling of the game, but there's a lot to be desired when it comes to gameplay aspect. Majora's Mask, on the other hand, which I haven't beaten Majora's Mask. I get intense anxiety at the 3-day system. I've almost beaten Majora's Mask, but I'm stuck at the final temple, like third temple, and like I said, I really enjoyed Majora's Mask. The atmosphere, the environment, the darker tone is wonderful, but it's hard for me to complete because of the anxiety I get behind it, the time limit. I haven't played a lot of Twilight Princess. In fact, I haven't beaten Twilight Princess, but I got like far-ish. I liked Twilight Princess. It had a different tone. It was supposed to be darker compared to the backlash when a Wind Waker came out, because at this con kind of thing, they're like, oh, we're gonna announce this darker Zelda game, show this 3D animation, and everyone was hyped. And then Wind Waker came out, and people were like, what? So I mean, Wind Waker's also really good. The art style's unique, and I mean, for a Zelda game, yeah, most Zelda games look kind of different, right? Besides the originals, or I mean, there's slight differences. Okay, I'm kind of contradicting myself. I'm just gonna get off that topic. Either way, Wind Waker is great. Like the majority of the Zelda games are great Zelda games. Like they're all just very good to spend your time on if you want like nostalgia for some old Zelda game, or just want to play Breath of the Wild, or some of the ones in between. They're all good. I mean, it has a timeline, and the timeline's a bit confusing, but if you want to get to that, you can. I do have the Encyclopedia and the Hyrule Historia. the blue and the green book of the Goddess Collection, which is technically outdated, which kind of sucks, thanks to Breath of the Wild and a couple other things. Um, I really enjoyed those books. Like the encyclopedia, was it? No, Hyrule Historia. I loved when I was younger, because of the language you'd see in it, and just the enemies and just everything. And it was filled to the brim with a lot of quality content that I wanted to learn about my favorite series. Uh, Same thing with the encyclopedia. It had all the enemies and just, like I said, a lot of content. And it's like some alphabets of the Hyruleans? Hyruleans. I'm gonna say Hyrulean. They also had the Gerudo one, I think. So that was nice. If I were to say my favorite Zelda game, I have not beaten Majora's Mask, but to date it is my favorite Zelda game because of the depth and the tone. The music is amazing. Every Zelda game has just really good music. Even if it's like very bit crushed, right? Because it's old, some of them. Like Minish Cap is pretty good. Like if you ever want to play a good Game Boy Zelda, Minish Cap is good. Link's Awakening, the Seasons games. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of the Zelda games have really good music. So if you ever want to get into the Zelda series, I really recommend starting off on something like Ocarina of Time 3D, or some of the older ones like Minish Cap, or hell, even if you want to go far back, you can play the original one. Start from the beginning. Why not? Breath of the Wild, of course, is a fun thing to start on because it's got a lot of depth, and you can just kind of go over. I mean, the starting area, you're kind of restricted to that until later, but I mean, still very good. The physics, I mean, never heard voice acting in Zelda before, so that was bizarre, but welcomed. I accepted the art style was really cool. The feeling, the atmosphere, like it was all just very cozy as a game, and a feel good game. So this has been my sloppy review. So I hope you enjoyed, me praising a series for like 13, 14 minutes, maybe possibly 12. So, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you so desire. I'm not forcing you. So yeah, that's it. Go on. You can go. Go on. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, so there'll be more reviews in the future, of course, but I'm hoping to review something along the lines of some RPGs. So yeah, if there's any way I can improve the video, please leave a comment down below.